Hi, this is Matt Eater with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Thursday, January 19th, 2023. The address we're inspecting today is 6312 Southeast Imagine Way, Hillsboro, Oregon, 97123. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the side yard exterior clean out. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it is to be noted that some H sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron, ABS, 3034, or HDPE pipe, with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water from the half bathroom sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. The pipe direction does run straight ahead to the street in front of the house. A little bit marginal through this area. Everything does look like it's still moving, but you can see it goes slower through here. And when it goes slower, you have this tendency for a little bit of buildup to happen. We take this turn. Let's see what happens after we take the turn. Looks like good. We get back to a nice strong downhill flow. So a little bit marginal through that area. I want to see how it reacts with the water off. I mean, it's very, very minor at this point, but maybe something to keep an eye on. So recommend having a sewer scope every 2 to 3 years or so, just keeping an eye on things. A little bit of a lip in the pipe, doesn't appear to be causing any problems. We'll look at, I'll be able to tell a little bit better what's going on here with the water turned off. We're going to transition here, so we'll call it 32 feet to the transition. So this signifies transitioning pipe size. So we're going from 3-inch pipe into 4-inch pipe. This signifies transitioning pipe materials, ABS plastic into 3034 plastic. And then lastly, we're transitioning into a branch off the city lateral piping. And even though we enter into city lateral piping here, technically all of this would be buyer owner responsibility throughout the entire length, start to finish. Things going a little slow through here, but again, it does look like for the most part everything is making its way through. Once we hit the lateral, I'm going to turn off the water. I'm going to wait a few minutes, drain everything out, and then look at the pipe in reverse. So this is the lateral, so 59 feet to the city lateral. This would be the end officially of buyer owner responsibility. We're going to turn off the water and the microphone. I'm going to drain everything out. I'm going to look at the pipe one more time in reverse. The pipe does appear to be in pretty good condition, but I want to see a couple of things with the water off. So I'm going to run a test on it with the water off. Okay, we have drained everything out. We're going to look at the pipe in reverse now. So the goal is, even in those areas where it's a little bit marginally pitched, is that the water just continues to drain on out of there. So for the most part, it looks like that's what's happening, at least in those areas. A little bit of residual stuff, but very, very minor. At this point, I think just one more reason to keep an eye on things. So we'd recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years. Just keeping an eye on this thing, making sure it doesn't shift anymore or flatten anymore. Just it can stay like this. Here's that one area I wanted to look at. All right, here. little bit of a lip on that edge. Doesn't seem to be critical. So the sewer pipe does pass inspection, looks to be in working condition. And the only recommendation would be to have a sewer scope every couple, 2 or 3 years, just keeping an eye on things, just making sure it stays like this and doesn't ever change. Of course, if things ever change in the future, some repairs could be required. But as of right now, snapshot of the property currently right now, the pipe does appear to be in working condition and passes inspection.